1,000 yards. Mountie reporting.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 177. Range 2,400 yards. From guide.
Roger. Mountie maneuvering to station. Bearing 177. Range 2,400 yards. From guide.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to new station.
No i zaczynamy nową rozgrywkę.
Contact Able now bears 194. Range 4,500 yards. Bridge, ice lookout. Iceberg, dead ahead.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Air support on station.
Contact Able now bears 195. Range 4,000 yards. Rudder 15 degrees right. Rudder 15 degrees right. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Wolę częściej zapisywać, bo tu przez te góry można się władować.
Contact Able now bears 196. Range 3,400 yards.
Bridge, ice lookout. Iceberg, port bow.
Rudder 10 degrees left. Rudder 10 degrees left. Aye, sir. All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Contact Able now bears 196. Range 2,700 yards. Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course 191.
Black Cat reporting.
Nie chcę angażować samolotu, bo on i tak nie zdąży. A
Black
może się
Cat
przydać.
reporting.
Contact Able now bears 197. Range 2,100 yards.
Roger. Black Cat on the way to patrol area ahead of convoy.
Mountie reporting. Contact Able now bears 199. Range 1,800 yards.
No, niechcący zwolniłem. Sonar namiar 199.
Sonar, combat. Investigate arc 0, 6, 7 through 1, 5, 7.
Investigating arc 1, 4, 4 through 2, 3, 4. Aye, sir.
Stand by to fire. Start tracking contact. Target acquired. Fire. On target. Fire.
Contact
Fire.
Able now
On
bears
target.
204.
Ładnie.
Fire.
1,100 yards.
Fire.
2 razy dostał, to pomoże.
Fire.
All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead standard.
Lost contact. Able. Last bearing 204. Last range 1,000 yards.
Sonar, combat. Investigate arc 1, 7, 4 through 2, 6, 4.
Combat sonar. Investigating arc 174 through 264. Sonar eye 2/3.
All engines ahead 2/3. Aye, sir.
Rudder 30 degrees left. Rudder 30 degrees left. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 20.
To sobie zapiszemy.
5. Range 600 yards. All engines ahead 1/3.
All engines ahead 1/3. Aye, sir.
Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Idziemy na kursie spotkaniowym, lepiej iść wolniej, bo prędkość się sumuje.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 201. Range 400 yards. Contact increasing depth. All engines ahead, 2/3.
All engines ahead, 2/3. Aye, sir.
Hard left rudder.
Hard left rudder. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears 196. Range 200 yards. Wake on right cut.
Combat sonar. Contact. Able. Now bears.
Fire
3,
1.
5, 3. Range.
30 yards. Very
Powinien
strong
dostać.
propeller. Fire 2. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Able. Last bearing 3, 5. Fire 3. Last range 30 yards.
Bridge, port lookout, oil slick, bearing, 0,
Pięknie.
9.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 168. Range 2,900 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost
Pięknie.
contact. Able. Last known at bearing 008. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, combat.
New surface contact from radar, bearing, 168.
Pięknie. No, prawidłowo był wycelowany.
2,900 yards. I designate contact, Baker, time, 5:45.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Contact. Baker. Now bears 166. Range 2,500 yards. Contact. Baker. Now bears 161. Range 2,100 yards.
Dobra, sonarek.
All escorts. Contact Able has most likely been sunk by a bloodhound. Good job.
Sonar. This is the captain. Investigate ARC 0922182. Investigating ARC 092 through 182. Aye, sir. Contact Baker. Now bears
Zapiszemy.
153. Range 1,600 yards.
Stand by
Jeszcze
the fire.
Jeszcze musi podejść.
Contact Baker. Now bears 139er. Range
Fire.
1,200
On target.
yards.
Fire. On target. Fire. Fire. Fire.
Dobra, zanurzył się. A my wykręcamy.
Hard left. Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 139er. Last range 1,100 yards.
Dobra, jedziemy na niego. Się domyślam, gdzie będzie. On idzie w górę, prosto do konwoju. To tu się za chwilę pokaże.
Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course 110.
Potrzebuję jeszcze jednego
Bridge,
namiaru.
port lookout, object 1/2 to the horizon, bearing, 093. Appears to be periscope feather.
Combat sonar. New sonar contact. Bearing 090. Range 500 yards. Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships.
Gdzie
Aye,
ten
sir.
peryskop?
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 075. Range 300 yards. Estimated depth shallow.
Czasami mi się udało jednego tak załatwić.
Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 050. Range 100 yards. Contact making a sharp left turn.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 029er. Range 9,400 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 029.
Fire
Range 9,400 yards. I designate contact.
Nie
Charlie.
wiem, czy go trafię.
Time.
Fire
5:39.
Za mała
Lost
poprawka.
contact. Charlie, last bearing 029.
Fire 3.
Niner, last range 8,400 yards. Surface radar has regained contact. Charlie, bearing 029. Range 9,100 yards.
Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 300. Range 100 yards. Estimated depth shallow. Combat sonar. Contact. Baker. Now bears 268. Range 300 yards. Bearing
Jest ten
drifting
cel.
left. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Rudder. Combat sonar.
Jest ten cel.
Lost contact. Baker. Last bearing 268. Last range 300 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 260. Range 700 yards from Bloodhound.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to station. Bearing 135. Range 2,000.
Lost contact. Charlie, last bearing 025. Last range 7,300 yards. Surface radar has regained contact. Charlie, bearing 026. Range 7,700 yards. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 244. Range 800 yards from Bloodhound. Roger. Mountie, maneuvering to station. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 229. Range 600 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Baker. Bearing 230. Range 500 yards.
Lost contact. Charlie, last bearing 027. Last range 6,800 yards.
Black Cat reporting.
Black Cat, this is Bloodhound.
Contact making a sharp right turn.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Charlie, bearing 029. Range 7,800 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler.
Fire
Antler
1.
lost contact. Charlie, last known at bearing
Fire 2.
029. Range 7,800
Fire
yards
3.
from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Baker. Last
Bardzo
bearing
ładnie.
066. Last range 100 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Baker, bearing 061. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick, bearing 060.
Pięknie.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Baker, last known at
Aż zapiszę. Pięknie wyszło.
bearing 061. Range
Ta
400
misja się
yards
pięknie
from
udaje.
Bloodhound.
Sonar. This is the captain. Perform active search. 185
Pięknie
275.
namierzony.
Active search. 185 through
No.
275. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Engaging sub. Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Periscope, feather, sighted. Northeast, 5 miles. From convoy.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Drop depth charges on sub. Direct hit, sub sinking.
All escort.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 007. Range.
Well done. All
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 007. Range. I designate contact. Dog. Time 5:53.
Congratulations to your crew.
Pięknie. Piękne to było. Samolot ich zabombił.
Roger. Black Cat on the way to patrol area south of convoy. Roger. Black Cat on the way to patrol area east of convoy.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Mountie maneuvering to new station.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to assigned station.
Roger. Antler maneuvering to assigned station.
Pięknie poszło. Proszę. U-bot B zatopiony przeze mnie piękną salwą 2 bomb trafień krytycznych po raz drugi. U-bot C zatopiony przez samolot. Nawet achievement żeśmy dostali. I mamy kontakt D, to już prawdopodobnie ostatni. 14 minut, a my już mamy 3 zatopione. To się jeszcze nie, znaczy no zdarzyło, ale nie na pełnej wersji. O kurde, ja sobie dalej robię
Rudder,
zakręty.
10 degrees left. Rudder, 10 degrees left, aye sir. Rudder, 30
Muszę wracać
degrees
do
left.
konwoju.
Rudder, 30 degrees left, aye sir. Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course 0, 6, 4. Rudder, 25 degrees left. Rudder, 25 degrees left, aye sir. Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course.
Bridge, starboard lookout, oil slick, bearing, 0, 8, 4. Bridge, starboard lookout, oil slick, bearing, 0, 8, 3.
Stand by to fire.
Lost contact. Dog. Last bearing 0, 1, 0. Last range 8,000 yards.
Lubię jak armatki są prosto. Co to widoku z klawiszy nie mam? Dlaczego? Może to miało być F. No teraz sobie jeszcze raz zasejwujemy dla pewności. Dobrego save'a nigdy dosyć. No. 8000 yardów, a wykryty z 10. To chyba rekord. Tam jest. Dobra, Black Cacik.
Antler, this is Bloodhound.
Nie.
Proceed to engage contact. Dog.
Roger. Antler engaging contact. Dog.
Black Cat reporting.
Black Cat, this is Bloodhound. Attack contact. Dog.
Roger. Black Cat attacking contact. Dog.
Hard left rudder, aye sir.
Mountie reporting.
Prawdopodobnie to jest ostatni, ale może być jeszcze jeden, więc na wszelki wypadek.
Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course 0, 1, 2.
No to była niezła walka. Spodziewałem się, że wyląduję w jakimś kanale przez te góry lodowe, ale okazało się, że no, samolot już chyba bomb nie ma, ale i tak bardzo doskonale się spisał. No mówię, ja zatopiłem tego B, który mi się ładnie podłożył, a on zatopił C. I zostało D. Może być jeszcze E, ale wątpliwe, bo może być ich do 5.
Bloodhound,
tak.
this is Black Cat. Subsighted. North, 4 miles from convoy.
Wiem, że widzisz. Myślisz, do czego ja tak galopuję.
Antler reporting.
Dobra, Antler, płyń tam.
Antler, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage.
Roger. Antler engaging.
Na wszelki wypadek. Ja się tym zajmę. A
Mountie
Mountie
reporting.
niech
Bloodhound,
tu
this is Black Cat. Engaging sub.
z działek mu sypie. Nieźle.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Periscope, feather, sighted. North,
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 0, 1, 2. Range 5,200 yards from Bloodhound. Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 0,
Dobra,
1,
dajemy
3.
cała naprzód.
Range 4,700 yards from Bloodhound.
10 degrees right. Rudder, 10 degrees right. Aye
O
sir.
kurde, nie.
Steady as she goes. Aye. Steady on course 0, 1, 2.
Dałem całą naprzód, ponieważ
Bloodhound,
my.
this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 0, 1, 3. Range 4,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing
O, proszę.
1, 4,
Mówiłem?
7. Range 5,200 yards.
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from radar. Bearing 147.
Tego się
Range
spodziewałem właśnie.
5,200
Dlatego zostawiłem...
yards. I designate contact. Easy. Time 5:59.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 013. Range 3,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, ice lookout. Iceberg, port bow.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Take new station in convoy screen.
Roger. Mountie taking station.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 008. Range 3,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, ice lookout. Iceberg, port bow.
Aye, sir.
Bow.
Hard left rudder.
Bajo,
Hard left
bajo
rudder.
jajo.
Aye, sir.
Bajo jajo,
Steady
jak
as
to
she
nas
goes.
kiedyś by...
Aye.
Tak,
Steady on course. 148.
tak jak kiedyś na CB bywało.
Bloodhound,
Nie wiem, czy
this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 006. Range 4,100 yards from Bloodhound.
Rudder 10 degrees left. Aye. Steady on course. 144.
No to jedziemy na niego.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 002. Range 4,400 yards from Bloodhound.
Więcej ich już nie będzie, więc... Nie powinno, jeszcze się nie spotkamy. Chyba E był E to była maksymalna litera.
Bloodhound, this is Black Cat. Air support no longer available.
Nie ma
Bloodhound,
problemu.
this is Antler. Antler now has sonar contact. Dog, bearing 358. Range 4,700 yards from Bloodhound.
Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Surface radar has a new contact. Bearing 145. Range 4,600
O
yards.
kurde,
Bridge, combat. New surface contact from
ale
radar.
jazda.
Bearing 145. Range 4,600 yards. I designate contact. Fox. Time 6:1.
Ale jazda. Dobrze, że nam się pofarciło, bo
Contact easy. Now bears 149er. Range 1,600 yards.
All engines
Stand by
ahead
to fire.
standard. Aye, sir.
Fire. On target. On target. Fire. Fire.
Contact easy. Now
Fire.
bears 151.
Fire.
Range 1,000 yards.
Fire. Fire.
dobra.
Lost contact easy. Last bearing 151. Last range 900 yards.
Muszę zapisać, tu się żarty kończą. Pierwszy raz w życiu widzę, żeby było
Bridge,
F.
ice lookout. Iceberg, port bow.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 161. Appears to be periscope feather. Bridge, starboard lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 162. Appears to be periscope feather.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search. 0972187. Active search. 097 through 187. Aye, sir. Combat sonar. Fire 1. Sonar contact. Bearing 1. Fire 2. 0. Range 100 yards. Fire 3.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 348. Range 6,000 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Easy. Last bearing 164. Last range 100 yards.
Holender. Tak go pięknie mogłem załatwić. No cóż, Peszek.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern. Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir.
Kto to trafił?
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact easy. Bearing 335. Range 500 yards from Bloodhound.
Sonar, this is the captain. Investigate arc 269 2359. Investigating arc.
Lost contact. Fox, last bearing Last range, 1,800 yards.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Easy. Bearing 320. Range 700 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Dog. Attack inconclusive. Contact loss.
Ale solidnie
Attempting to
dostał.
Combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears 300. Range 600 yards. Wake on right cut.
Bridge, ice lookout. Iceberg, starboard bow.
Tego się właśnie... Dobra, tyle może być.
Rudder 30 degrees left. Rudder 30 degrees left. Aye, sir. Steady as she goes. Aye. Combat sonar. Contact. Easy. Now bears 284. Range 300 yards. Bearings drifting left.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing
Mamy szansę,
344.
mamy dużą
Range
szansę.
5,800 yards from Bloodhound.
Tylko czy on nie jest głęboko, bo nie podoba mi się to podejście.
Bearings
jest?
drifting left. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Easy.
Fire
Last
1.
bearing. 2, 3.
Last fire 2. 30 yards. Combat sonar. Regain fire 3. Easy. Bearing
Powinien
1,
dostać.
5-3. Range
Tylko czy on nie
100
jest już...
yards.
Surface radar has regained contact. Fox, bearing 1, 3, Niner, range 1,700 yards.
Combat sonar. Lost contact. Easy.
6
bearing,
trafień
1,
krytycznych.
5-3.
No już on
Last
się z tego
range
nie dźwignie.
100 yards.
Bridge, port lookout. Oil slick. Bearing 119.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 350. Range 5,100 yards from Bloodhound.
Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Bridge, port lookout. Floating debris. Bearing 119.
Contact. Fox now bears 124. Range 2,100 yards.
Sonar. This is the captain. Investigate arc 0652155. Investigating arc 065 through 155. Aye, sir.
Contact. Fox now bears 111. Range 2,300 yards.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Dog, unknown results.
Pięknie nam idzie ta kampania. Znaczy się
All
przynajmniej ta
escorts.
misja.
Contact Easy has most likely been sunk by a Bloodhound. Well done.
Bridge, ice lookout. Iceberg, starboard bow.
Contact.
Bow,
Fox now bears 099. Range 2,100 yards.
Bridge, port lookout. Floating debris. Bearing 070.
Mountie, this is Bloodhound. Proceed to engage.
Roger. Mountie engaging.
Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Lost contact. Fox, last bearing 094. Last range 1,800 yards.
Sonar. This is the captain. Perform active search. 0262116. Active search 0.
No ale bardzo ładnie poszło.
2-6 through 1.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 349. Range 5,400 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, ice lookout. Iceberg, port bow.
Surface radar has regained contact. Fox, bearing 072. Range 1,400 yards. Contact. Fox now bears 068. Range 1,400
Fire.
yards.
Stand by to fire. Target bearing 066. Fire. Range 1,400 yards.
Bridge, ice
Fire.
lookout. Iceberg, dead ahead.
Fire.
Contact.
Fire.
Fox now bears 060. Range 1,200. Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie regained. Contact. Fox. Bearing 058. Range 1,100 yards from Bloodhound.
Combat sonar. Regain contact. Fox. Bearing 057.
Range 1,000 yards.
Bridge,
Ice lookout. Iceberg, starboard bow.
Zapiszemy, bo tu się robi ciekawie.
Bridge, ice lookout.
iceberg, port bow.
Combat sonar. Contact. Fox. Now bears 0, 5, 4.
Czy ja nie
Range
widzę tu peryskopu?
700 yards. Contact increasing depth. Rudder 15 degrees left. Rudder 20 degrees left. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir.
Powinienem go jeszcze złapać.
Bridge, ice lookout. Iceberg.
Combat sonar. Contact. Fox. Now bears 0, 5, 1. Range 400 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Bridge, ice lookout. Iceberg, dead ahead.
Rudder 20 degrees left.
Bridge, port lookout. Warship, CBDR. Bearing 0, 0, 4. Range closing quickly. I say again, CBDR.
Combat sonar. Contact. Fox. Now bears 0, 5, 4.
Fire
Range
1.
100.
A, niech to. Musimy wczytać ponownie, ponieważ skopaliśmy sprawę. Dobrze, że zapisałem.
Good morning, Captain. Please be seated.
Oczywiście to nie ma znaczenia, bo ja to zaraz odczytam od nowa. Tylko trzeba będzie przejść całą ten cały bajzel.
Welcome back, Captain. What is in store for...
And so we are underway.
Najgorsze to jest kupa przewijania wtedy. Dobra. Wczytaj bitwę, wczytaj to.
Combat sonar. Contact. Fox. Now bears 0, 5, 5. Range 800 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Fox. Now bears 0, 5, 5. Range 800 yards. Combat sonar. Contact. Fox. Now bears 0, 5, 3. Range 700 yards. Bearing steady.
Bridge, port lookout. Object 1/2 to the horizon. Bearing 0, 5, 3. Appears to be periscope feather.
Bridge, ice lookout. Iceberg.
Port bow.
A, z nim się zderzyłem wtedy.
Bridge,
Oczywiście jak
Combat
zwykle mi
sonar.
przeszkadza.
Contact. Fox. Now bears 0, 5, 0. Range 300 yards. Contact increasing depth.
Jak zwykle mi przeszkadza.
Rudder 25 degrees left. Rudder 25 degrees left. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships.
All escorts. Contact easy has most likely been sunk by a bloodhound. Good job.
Combat sonar. Contact. Fox. Now bears 0, 5, 0. Range 100
Fire
yards.
Co
Very
jest?
strong propeller noise.
Zawiesił się
This is
jeszcze.
Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog,
Fire
last
2.
known at bearing
Nie,
3,
no to jest
3,
tragedia.
1. Range 4,800 yards from
Fire
Bloodhound.
3. Ready depth charges. Shallow pattern.
Tragedia. Zawiesiło się ładowanie bomb w połowie.
Combat sonar. Contact. Fox. Now bears 2. Fire 1.
No nie wiem, czy to coś da.
Range 30 yards. Combat sonar. Lost contact. Fire 2. Last bearing 2, 0, 6. Last
Może to
range
zawieszenie
30
się...
yards. Fire
Może to
3.
się na co...
This is Mountie. Mountie now has sonar contact. Fox. Bearing 217. Range
Ooh.
100 yards from Bloodhound.
Bridge, port lookout. Oil slick. Bearing 2, 1, 5.
Ready depth.
Bloodhound, this is Mountie. Mountie lost contact. Fox. Last known at bearing 207. Range 200 yards from Bloodhound.
bridge, ice lookout. Iceberg, dead ahead.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge. Attack on contact. Dog, unknown results.
No proszę. Rozwaliłem go. Na coś się to przydało. No ładnie, pięknie. I mamy dziada załatwionego. Możemy wracać. Dobra, Mountie.
Mountie, reporting.
Mountie,
Jedziesz.
this is Bloodhound. Attack your contact.
Acknowledged.
All escorts. Contact Fox has most likely been sunk by Bloodhound. Good job.
No, nie mówcie, że się zaraz G pojawi, bo będę już w ogóle. No myślę, że się już nie pojawi. Na wszelki wypadek ty tu
Mountie,
zostań.
this is Bloodhound. Maneuver to new station.
Roger. Mountie, maneuvering to new station.
No. Zatopić to ile jest? A, B, C, D, E, F, 6. Z czego 5 już zatopionych, a jeden nic nie może zrobić. Ale klęska. No, to będziemy mieli ocenę S po raz trzeci.
Antler, reporting.
Także ja ich tam zaraz dopędzę. On już nic nie zrobi w zanurzeniu, to on se może. Nieźle. E i F, czyli 5. i 6, zatopiony przez Bloodhound, czyli przeze mnie, przez krwawego Hound. Bloodhound. Nie wiem jak to przetłumaczyć. Bloodhound to jest od rasy psa prawdopodobnie, czy coś w tym rodzaju. Jak się grało w The Hunter Call of the Wild, to się wie. Nie wiem, to...
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler regained contact. Dog, bearing 305. Range 2,800 yards from Bloodhound.
No, jeszcze
Bridge,
2000.
ice lookout, iceberg, port bow.
Bao, bao. Bao, bao. Jak jakiś chiński serwis aukcyjny. No dobrze, przynajmniej coś widać. No. Jeszcze 2000, gdzieś 1500 yardów i zwalniamy, łapiemy kontakt sonarowy i jedziemy z nim. Tylko on jest głęboko. To może walka trochę potrwać. Ale 5 trafień krytycznych
Bloodhound,
chyba
this is
miałem.
Antler. Antler lost contact. Dog, last known at bearing 286. Range 2,300 yards from Bloodhound.
Czy on jest
Ready
płytko,
depth
czy
charges,
średnio?
medium pattern.
Wolałbym wiedzieć. On dość długo idzie. Albo jest głęboko, albo jest średnio. O kurde, ja go mijam.
Hard left rudder. Hard left rudder. Aye, sir. Rudder amidships. Rudder amidships. Aye, sir. All engines ahead standard.
All engines ahead standard. Aye, sir.
Dobra.
Sonar. This is the captain. Perform active search. 2, 4, 5, 2, 3, 3, 5.
Active search. 2, 4,
Mogłem
5,
długo
through,
szły.
3,
Prawdopodobnie jest na głębokim.
5. Aye, sir.
Bloodhound, this is Antler. Antler made a depth charge attack on contact. Dog, unknown results.
Ready depth charges. Deep pattern.
No nie będzie łatwo. Nie będzie łatwo. Dobra, chociaż tu go widzimy. 295 stopni. Ciekawe, czy go złapiemy. Któryś go na sonarze widzi, więc tamten był niezły. Z 5 trafień krytycznych zebrał. To go chyba normalnie powinien się rozpaść.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick bearing 3, 5,
Dobra, ty
0.
mi znajdź.
Bridge, starboard lookout. Oil slick bearing 3, 5, 0.
Sonar, this is the captain. Perform active search. 2, 6, 7, 2, 3, 5, 7.
O! Albo czas gry się skończył, albo... I po raz trzeci miażdżące zwycięstwo. 5 zatopionych, a 6 swoje dostał.
The Germans didn't stand a chance. This encounter is a win for the Allies. None of the merchants suffered, and that is what we are here for. We really overwhelmed the U-boats today. The combined threat of sonar and radar gave them nowhere to hide. The sea ice made the battle so much more difficult, but we managed to navigate through it. I don't want to jinx it, but luck is really on our side.
Nieszczęście, tylko
Jansen
mój
and our Canadian
profesjonalizm.
allies got us this far. Now we can turn the convoy over and head home. The system of mid-ocean handoff gets us home more often, since we do not have to cross the entire Atlantic twice.
Ku
Good
chwale
morning,
ojczyzny.
Captain. Please be seated.
Ku chwale ojczyzny.
There were a few ships for you to guard. The convoys will be growing in size. Our intelligence was right. There was a low threat from the Germans.
Niewielkie? 6 ubotów? W jednej
You
misji?
and your crew did their job. You kept losses low. You dealt a heavy blow to the Germans. If we can keep up the pace you set on this trip, we will soon sweep U-boats from the North Atlantic. You and your crew can be proud. You completed your mission with minimal losses to our ships while inflicting great damage on the Germans.
Proszę. Miażdżące zwycięstwo. 3 uboty zatopiłem w pierwszej bitwie. I 1 najwyraźniej jakiś nasz sojusznik zatopił. A nie, to 1 to myśmy stracili, czyli w pierwszej misji zatopiliśmy 3 uboty kosztem 1 naszego statku i 85 uratowanych. W drugiej bitwie było już lepiej. Zatopiliśmy 3 uboty kosztem 0 statków. No i w tej ostatniej zatopiliśmy 5 ubotów kosztem 0 statków. No.
Welcome back, Captain. What is in store for us this time?
This one is a small convoy again, XO. We won't have any assistance from additional escorts either. We must take every opportunity to get the crew trained for battle. Each man should be an expert at more than one watch station.
So what does the activity report say?
It says that there's not too much going on. Agents in Europe watching the U-boat bases report only 6 sailings in the last 2 weeks.
And what about air support?
PBYs taking off from several bases should be available most of the time during daylight.
And what does the weather look like?
Some needed good news, XO. The weather report looks favorable all the way across.
Captain, it is my duty to remind you that we need to complete all of our repairs before leaving port. The chief engineer says everything will be ready by daybreak, and I will make sure we set sail without delay.
And so we are underway. I have become more confident in the crew's abilities, but so many other uncertainties remain. Do the Germans have any new tactics or technologies? Is the intelligence we are provided accurate? What will the weather really be? Will we have air cover? If so, where? We will do our best to protect our convoy. Our part is to bring this miserable war to a swift end. We will be forming the convoy with the other escorts at Argentia. The waters around the port are treacherous, especially near Chambers Cove. We had a few serious incidents there last year. Our orders call for a small convoy again. I have to wonder why HQ is assigning us to such small ones. We either haven't earned their trust yet, or on the contrary, the material is unusually highly valuable, and they hope a smaller convoy will sneak through? Ultimately, it doesn't matter. We have our orders, and our job is to get the convoy across. The weather forecast seems quite favorable. We can use the break and get some good crew training done early on in the voyage. Finally, some good news. We should have air cover all the way across. One aircraft with a good crew is worth half a dozen escorts when it comes to looking ahead of the convoy. The sailing orders indicate that there should be few U-boats out there. It would be nice to make it across without trouble, for once.
Jeden statek to są poważne kłopoty? Przecież jeden dałem se zatopić przez całą misję. No ale o tym, czy uda mi się przejść kolejną, to się dowiemy za chwilkę. Znaczy dla mnie za chwilkę. Wy za jakiś czas, jak nakręcę następny odcinek. A na razie...
All escorts. Mountie holds a possible sub bearing 270, range 5,100 yards. From Mountie, convoy will turn left to avoid Mountie. Break escort to attack sub. Bloodhound, break convoy to assist.
Roger, moving toward Mountie. Out.
Bridge, combat. New.
No i widzimy się w następnym odcinku. Zapisz bitwę. Zapisz to. I to tyle.